Good morning on this crisp morning. It is Angus Show Day here at the Iowa Beef Expo. We are starting off with our heifers today. We have our intermediate heifer division, and in that is Lot 1, WB Proven Queen 1676, owned by Weston Brandt. Lot 2, Jensen Empress 185, owned by Cale Jensen, Plainfield, Iowa. Lot 3, Hearts Princess 131, 3130, owned by Matt Rogers and Hartzell Angus. Lot 4, RNC Forever Lady, EXAR 1058, owned by RNC Angus, Monticello, Iowa. And last but not least is Gryman Blackbird Missy 1021. That is your Lot 5, consigned by Sam Gryman, Perry, Iowa. Today our judge is Andy Musgrave from Illinois. You guys will see some other people walking around, and if you're new here, they help set a sale order, which our sale is tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So we look forward to seeing you then. We have programs, catalogs, supplement sheets around, and if you run out or have questions, come down here and we'll try to help you.
Well, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today to evaluate your Angus cattle for your sale you're going to have. I think there's some really nice heifers out here in this May and June division. There's females out here that have some balance and some kind, heifers that are sound as they get out and get on the lead, on the move. There's a couple heifers, I guess, out here for me that kind of are the most complete. I think they offer the most positives of what we got out here to look for. The heifer I'm going to start with or bring up with the heifer young lady's got right here in the first hole, a female that's, I think has the most volume and width and spread when you get in behind her, a heifer that, tracks out really nice and looks nice and feminine up through her front, just a real nice type of female. Then from there, there's some give and trade. I think the next most logical place to fall into for me, for as a completeness standpoint, and one that's sound, is the young lady's heifer that follows her right in second. Bring her out. Heifer I really appreciate when you get her out on the move. She stays long and level out through her hip and square and wide when you get in behind her. Has some look from the side. But from the May, the Junes, really nice heifers to go ahead and take advantage of to increase, to purchase in the sale and get some nicer offspring. So congratulations to this division.
Your intermediate heifer went to Weston Brandt with WB Proven Queen 1676, and reserve was Lot 2, Jensen Empress 185, consigned by Cale Jensen. Now entering the ring is Class 2. That is Lot 6, O'Neill's Royal Lady 182, consigned by O'Neill Angus Farm, Logan, Iowa. Lot 7, CB Peg 122, consigned by Cassidy Becker, Becker Angus, Diagonal, Iowa. And Lot 8, Hearts Princess 132, 3130, consigned by Matt Rogers and Hartzell Angus. These are your March heifer calves.
Out here in this class of our March and April heifers, there's just 3 heifers out here, but really high quality females. I think when you come down to, grabbing a couple out of here that you want to evaluate a tick harder, it gets fairly close between the 2 heifers down here on the end. The way I kind of see them, the heifer the young lady has here in the middle of the ring directly in front, here's a heifer that's big in her ribs. She's robust when she gets around the ring and moves. I really like the spring and the spread, the volume she has. Maybe just a tick shorter in her front end when you start comparing her to the heifer and standing right next to her, behind her. That don't bother me much just because she's very cowy, she's very wide. And when you set her in motion, I think she looks the neatest and best and kind of holds herself together the best. We'll use her to start out with this in particular class. And then from there, we'll use the young lady's heifer that stands in directly behind her. Heifer you really like for her length of body, and her spine is nice and extended up through her front end. Again, a heifer. So this splitting hairs on what preferences are, but very high quality set of females here in your March division. Thank you.
First place in Class 2 went to Lot 7, Cassidy Becker, Becker Angus, CB Peg 122. Second went to number 8, Hearts Princess 132, 3130. We're now showing your early March heifers, and in that class is Lot 9, Corey Lucy, 805, owned by Colin Corey. Lot 10, Corey Eunice, 804, also consigned by Colin Corey. Lot 11, Tri-KF Gal Cassie J54, consigned by Tri-K Cattle Company. And Lot 12, Weston Brandt with WB Proven Queen 1714.
Here in the next group of the March females that come out, here's some females. I think there's some give and trade on what you want to put emphasis on out here. You know, when you set these females into motion and then you stop them, I think there's a female that separates out here. The young lady's heifer is directly in front of me. Here's the female that's real elegant on the move. She's big in her rib. She looks like a cow. She's long and level out through her hip, and she's attractive up through her head and neck. Just a very nice female that we have out here in this class. Then from there, you know, I'm pretty stickler on traveling and soundness. And when you set them in motion, I think there's the next heifer that logically follows, you know, the heifer. Then the heifer is a young man's heifer directly in front of me. A female, you know, may just give up a tick of size, but I think there's enough quality in her. There's enough shape and look and Angus characteristics in her to follow in there. Next two heifers down the line to take nothing away. Here's big-bodied, you know, long-sided type of females, but just a really nice class of heifers out here with a real nice winner, I think, to start off with. Thank you.
First place in Class 3 went to number 9, Corey Lucy, 805, consigned by Colin Corey, Altoona, Iowa. Second went to number 10, Corey Eunice, 804. She was also consigned by Colin Corey. These two will come back in to contend for your late junior champion female. In contention will also be 7 and 8. And that is number 7 is CB Peg 122, consigned by Cassidy Becker Angus, and number 8 in second was Hearts Princess 132 3130. They are again contending for late junior heifer calf champion.
Out here in this March division, I think we had a really nice, strong division of females all the way through the show in this age category. If you would, give them a nice round of applause. This is really nice females out here to take a look at. For me, it comes down to completeness and balance and design and soundness, and cattle that look like Angus cattle with rib shape and nice hoof quality and just a nice head and a feminine look. The female, I guess, does it for me out here. Will be the young ladies directly in front of me. Here's a really nice looking, eye appealing heifer that when you set her in motion, she doesn't disappoint. She's real fluent and nice on that aspect. And then from there, we're going to go with the young lady right here for reserve in front. Another high quality heifer. You really appreciate her big, square, robust hip that she has. But congratulations to this group division. Really outstanding females.
So, Corey Lucy 805, Lot 9, was your late junior champion female. And reserve, she is owned by Colin Corey. Your reserve went to Lot 7, CB Peg 122, consigned by Cassidy Becker Angus. Again, that was 9 for champion and 7 for reserve. The ring is class 4. These heifers will be contending for the early junior calf champion female. That is lot 13, Hearts Forever Lady 101 501, owned by Hannah Roger, Hartzell Angus, Moscow, Iowa. Lot 14, Hearts Blackbird Lass 128 828, owned by Hannah Rogers, Hartzell Angus. Lot 15, J.A. Lizzie 1247, owned by Jacobson Angus. Lot 16, Swins Envious Blackbird 1221, owned by Swenson Angus, Radcliffe, Iowa. Lot 17, BPC Adele 1J, owned by Cade Van Vliet and Blueprint Cattle, Otley, Iowa. And number 18, J.A. Rachel 1132, owned by Jacobson Angus, Galva, Iowa.
nice numbers out here in the February division of females heifers that I think offer some quality and some kind and some breeding pieces out here you could take home and advance your herds with. Two heifers I think that surface out here from here, the two young ladies directly out here in front of me. These are big stout heifers, particularly within this lineup. The heifer, I guess, that does the most for me, the young lady's heifer right here. I think when she separates is when you get in behind her, the spread, the width she has up her hip and hooks the pins and down through her top. I think she's the powerful female out here that just offers the most performance, the most mass, width, and dimension. Next young lady's heifer that comes out, I think another high quality heifer, maybe just lacks the overall disc spread when you get right in behind her compared to the heifer that starts off with, but a heifer that's still high quality and gives you a nice look from the side and travels around the ring in a comfortable, mobile fashion. But really nice heifers. Let's give this nice February division a good hand of applause. Thank you.
First place in Class 4, and your early junior calf champion is Lot 17. That is BPC Adele 1J, owned by Cade Van Vliet, Blueprint Cattle Company, Otley, Iowa. And second would have been Swenson Envious Blackbird 1221, owned by Swenson Angus, Radcliffe, Iowa. She would be your reserve early junior calf champion. Now entering your ring is your lone junior female. She will be your junior champion female. That's B. Shaw's Miss Erica 0674, consigned by Alexis Bradshaw, Angus. This is lot 20.
Here we got a really nice bred heifer young lady brings out. Here's a female you really like when you first see her. She's eye appealing and she's got nice shape and looks like an Angus female. A female that's got rib dimension, really nice udder laid in underneath her. I think a female somebody could definitely purchase out of here and take home and make the next generation better with her. But congratulations, nice female.
Well, while our heifers are walking, we are picking our grand champion female, and in contention is Lot 1, WB Proven Queen 1676. Reserve in that division was Jensen Empress 185. Then it went to number 9 as your late junior champion female, Corey Lucy 805, consigned by Colin Corey. Reserve in that division was Cassidy Becker with CB Peg 122. Then we went to your lot 17, Cade Van Vliet Blueprint Cattle with BPC Adele 1J. That was lot 17. And reserve in that division was Swin's Envious Blackbird 1222, consigned by Swinson Angus. And last but certainly not least was your junior champion female, owned by Alexis Bradshaw and Bradshaw Angus. Bradshaw's Miss Erica 0674.
We bring all these heifers back out here for your champion overall contention. You know, when you look from down here to when you start down here, some really high quality females that I'd be proud of if I could bring into town and show off. Let's give them a round of applause for bringing out some high quality females for this type of event. There's a couple heifers I got out here, I guess for me, in my opinion, hit me hard. When I judge them through the classes, I feel they're females that kind of fit on today's standards of what I like to see, as far as, you know, some soundness, some looks, some volume, just a big complete package. But, you know, there's a lot of depth in females from the youngest to the oldest, and variation out here on whatever you'd like to do and take home and continue to breed on and make your next progeny better. So with that, I'll show you the two I like, and we'll go from there.
Your grand champion female was lot 9, Corey Lucy 805, consigned by Colin Corey, Altoona, Iowa. Now into contention will be the reserve of that division, lot 7, CB Peg 122, owned by Cassidy Becker. Your reserve grand champion female was out of that same division, Cassidy Becker with CB Peg 122. We are going to take a mini little break so we can get some pictures taken, and we'll come right back to start the bull show. Over here on the Angus aisle, we are now ready to start our bull show. In the Class 7 is Lot 22, CVA Bubs Enhance 106. He is consigned by Cedar Valley Angus, West Bend, Iowa. Also in that class is DTA Payweight 2104, consigned by Diamond Trail Angus, Monroe, Iowa. These bulls are in contention for the late junior bull calf champion.
As we get things ramped up out here in our bull show, a couple March bulls that comes out here in this first class. Here's a bull, I think, in the lead of the two out here. I'm going to go ahead and use to start with. I think a bull, it's a tick more upstanding. He's longer and leveler out through his hip, stronger in his back. Just kind of a more powerful bull when you get right in behind him, down through his rump and his lower quarter. Real nice type of bull. It's got extra balance and a good look from the side. Ladies bull that comes next out here directly behind in second. Here's a bull you appreciate up through his head and neck. He's attractive in that way. He's got some belly shape, and he also has some shape when you get right in behind him. When you compare him to the bull that starts off with maybe not quite as square out through his hip when you set him in motion. But two high-quality bulls that should go out and do some people some good. Thank you.
Again, your late junior bull calf champion went to Lot 22, CVA Bubs Enhance 106, consigned by Cedar Valley Angus, West Bend, Iowa. Reserve went to DTA Payweight 2104. He is consigned by Diamond Trail Angus, Monroe, Iowa. We're now starting Class 8. That is number 26, CVA Insight 104, consigned by Cedar Valley Angus, West Bend, Iowa. A substitute would be next, which is 36X. That is DTA Hometown 2102, consigned by Diamond Trail Angus. That is 36X. You can get a copy of his pedigree in the supplement sheet. It's in the same pages as the weight sheet. And then also in that class is 29, PAF Roundtable 13, consigned by Taylor Oldham, Paulsrud Angus, and number 30, Haglin Sky High 326, consigned by Haglin Angus Farms, Boone, Iowa.
Here in our February bulls, 4 bulls out here that come out and offer some quality. I think they offer some goods, some type and kind that people could purchase out of this event and take home and work out well for them. The bull out here that best suits me, that kind of like we talked in the heifer show, that ties everything together, some balanced look. He's deep-heeled, got some testicle size. He's thick when you get him behind him, and truly when you set him on the profile, I think he excels just as far as his lines and his balance and his nice look. Be the young lady directly in front of me, a bull that you like a great deal for his just overall, his smoothness and power that he brings out here. Then from there, we start talking about power and muscle and cattle and some size. Bulls that can go out and do something. I think the next logical place is this guy's bull that comes next. Here's a bull that's got some frame and stretch to him, a bull that's rugged in his look, and he's got some beef and some muscle when you get right in behind him. So congratulations to these exhibitors for bringing out 4 nice bulls.
First place in Class 8 went to 29, PAF Roundtable 13, consigned by Taylor Oldham, Paulsrud Angus. In second went to number 30, Haglin Sky High 326, Haglin Angus Farms, Boone, Iowa. We're now showing Class 9. These are your older February bulls. In contention is Lot 31, EA Enhance, owned by Destiny Nebit, Marble Rock, Iowa. Lot 32, CB Synergy 111, consigned by Cassidy Becker, Becker Angus. Lot 33, Iron Creek Cattle Company with Iron Creek Folklore 137250. Number 34, Jensen Outfit 127, consigned by Callie Jensen, Jensen Angus. And Lot 35, JA Enhance 1625, consigned by Jacobson Angus, Galva, Iowa. That is your older February bulls.
Again, out here in this next class of older February bulls, once again, 5 bulls that stand out here in front of us that all offer some different things on what they can do and what people need to purchase to use and utilize the tools that they offer in their own cow herd. For me, there's a big, powerful bull out here that you can't go away from performance when you start talking about bulls and making feeder cattle and things like that, what a lot of commercial type people should do and look for. This is going to be the bigger, stouter bull out here I'm going to choose to start off with. I think there's just enough more power and spread and width. I like him on the move. He holds his top a tick leveler than the bull we're going to bring into second. Just a big, long, powerful, useful kind of a bull. He's got some heel depth, testicle size, and should go out and make some growthy, long-sided type of good selling cattle. The next bull that comes out I think I like the best is the young ladies here in second. I guess when she gets him parked there on the profile, here's a bull you really like for his lines and his look and his shape and dimension. Maybe just gets a little higher in his back when you get him out on the move, a little more forward in that shoulder. Maybe just doesn't have the mass as the length and size and actual growth as the bull we start off with, but a real nice bull there, a good pair of bulls. And then when you look on down through here, there's bulls in here that offer power and performance and kind of just buy as what you need and spectate and look. So congratulations to these exhibitors.
Lot 34 was your class winner. Jensen Outfit 127, owned by Callie Jensen, Jensen Angus. And second was lot 32. That was owned by Cassidy Becker, Becker Angus with CB Synergy 111. We are now showing for your intermediate junior bull calf. In contention was the last 2 bulls, and then number 29, PAF Roundtable 13, owned by Taylor Oldham and Paulsrud Angus. And the second in that class was Hagelin Sky High 326, owned by Hagelin Angus Farm, Boone, Iowa.
Well, I think we got a really nice group of February bulls out here when we bring them back out and look and see the cattle that the consigners brought out for the people to purchase and you take home and be useful. To me, again, it boils down to I like cattle that are phenotypically correct. I like cattle that are good in their lines, but yet have some stuff to them, look like bulls, have some thickness when you get in behind them, and have some scrotal size and foot quality. For me, there's one bull out here I think gravitates with those aspects and puts it all together. Be a young lady's bull out here in the first hole. He'll be your champion within this division. then it comes down to some preferences and what you need and look at. I think the next logical bull you have to appreciate for his length and his frame size and performance and actual growth be the young lady's bull coming out next in that second class. Here's a bull that's got some length and some spread and some frame. Should go out and make some really growthy type of cattle. Congratulations. Give him a nice round of applause.
Well, your intermediate junior bull calf champion went to lot 29, PAF Roundtable 13, consigned by Taylor Oldham, Paulsrud Angus, and your reserve went to 34, Jensen Outfit 127, consigned by Callie Jensen, Angus, Plainfield, Iowa. Okay, class 10 in the ring is CJ Jethro Style 1763. That is lot 37, owned by Dana Shire, CJ Stock Farms. Number 38, Iron Creek Ascent 141 7532, consigned by Iron Creek Cattle Company. Lot 39, Tri-K Exclusive Carrier J05, owned by Tri-K Cattle Company. Number 40, Hagelin's Capitalist 946, consigned by Hagelin Angus. 41, J.A. Colonel 1613, consigned by Jacobson Angus, Galva, Iowa. And number 42, Plum Creek Dignity 1819, consigned by Plum Creek Angus, Algona, Iowa. Again, I did want to remind the crowd that these bulls will start selling tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp. So be sure and join us in the Pentegroff's sale arena. It is heated and it will be warm.
Powerful set of January bulls that they brought out to us. Bulls out here that offer different things of what you'd like to take home and do. And I'm sure once you look at the paper, they will separate from Mars birth weight and not Cavanese and what you need to select from. That'll be something you'll have to decide. But for now, we just judge them on how they look. There's one bull out here I think services pretty handily from me. Young man's bull here, the final bull that came in. The bull that, he overpowers the class in quality, overpowers the class in look and design, got some look nice up through his head and neck, and got shape in behind him, and got some bone testicle size. Not the most, there's things you could change and nitpick, but for what is out here, I think he dominates within this division. Next, after that, we're going to go with the young man's bull that comes next right here. Just as far as just volume and overall power and size and kind of cattle, I think he most follows the type of our class winner. But congratulations, there's some nice bulls within this group here. Thank you.
Your first place winner in Class 10 went to 42. Plum Creek Dignity 1819, consigned by Plum Creek Angus, Algona, Iowa. Second went to J.A. Colonel 1613, Jacobson Angus, Galva, Iowa. For Class 11, first in the ring is going to be 27X. That is in your substitute packet. That is Tri-K Charm Conquest J04. He is a January 12, 21. That is lot 27X. Then you go to 44, Tri-K No Doubt Knowledge J03. 45, Jensen Turning Point 110 FAF. And 46, EA Peak, owned by Dustin and Ebit, Marble Rock, Iowa. These are your early January bulls.
These January bulls. I think there's a pair of bulls within this class. They're kind of the more durable made, the beefier looking type bulls, the bulls that have some more spread and width and rump shape and thickness from in behind them. They're bulls that look like bulls. The bull I guess I like the best that suits me. Once again, I think he's the most complete, most balanced bull that's got some foot and some heel and some spread. When you get behind him, he looks like a bull. He's stout and he's rugged up through his front end. This will be the young man's bull that comes next in third. I think that's a bull that offers some nice things. He's muscular and he's he's rugged looking, looks like he'd go out and cover some females. Next bull, I think that logically, follows his type will be the bull a young man has right in here with the stocking cap on. Here's a bull that's also beefy and rugged looking, a bull that looks like a bull up through his front end, got some chest width. So nice class of bulls. Let's give him a nice hand of applause.
Your Class 11 winner went to 45, Jensen Turning Point 110 FAF. Second went to EA Peak, Destiny Kneebit, Marble Rock, Iowa. That was lot 46. They now will be in contention for early junior bull calf. In contention also is 42. Plum Creek Dignity 1819, owned by Plum Creek Angus, Algona, Iowa, and 41 J.A. Colonel 1613 Jacobson Angus. Those four are in contention for your early junior bull calf and reserve early junior bull.
Out here in this division, I guess for me, and as far as this show has went today, this is probably the toughest decision I've had to make. Kind of where you put some of your emphasis and what your opinion is on how they need to look and be and the kind and their build and their look. So, with that, I think it's close. There's preferences you may have here ringside looking, and there's preferences that I like. For me, I guess once you start studying these and step back and take a look, when you're looking for bulls to make the next generation better and, give you some type of cattle and look, I think there's a bull, that checks that box. A bull that I know gives me the nice look. He's fairly decent. I'm going to call him okay in the sound as he goes around the ring. They get him parked and he looks nice and he balances and all his pieces kind of fit and flow. And that'll be your young man out of the first division there, and I will make you reserve. So congratulations on those two bulls right there. I think it's a really nice close set of bulls.
For early junior bull calf champion went to 42, Plum Creek Dignity 1819, and reserve went to Jensen Turning Point 110 of FAF. That's Jensen Angus Farm, Plainfield. We're now starting our senior bull calf division, and in that is class 1247, Jensen Cash 102, Kale Jensen, Jensen Angus Farms, and number 48, Tri-KL Charm Conjure H41, owned by Tri-K Cattle, Waverly, Iowa. That is your class 12.
Pair of December bulls out here, we can talk and visit about. I think there's one bull out here, just kind of comes in here and he just hits you like bam. He's thick and he's deep and he's square built. His feet are good. He looks like an Angus breeding bull if you turn him out in green grass. He's a nice type of bull. Next calf, I guess, in second here. Appreciate for his performance and his frame and length, but just really nice bulls. Really nice class winner to start off this class of December bulls.
First place in class 12 went to Jensen Cash 102, Kale Jensen, Jensen Angus Farms, lot 47. Lot 48 was second, Tri-KL Charm Conjure H41. He is owned by Tri-K Cattle Company, Waverly, Iowa. We are now showing your class 13 in the ring, O'Neill's Powerhouse. He is lot 49, O'Neill Angus Farm, Logan, Iowa. And number 50, Schroeder Milestone 9113, consigned by Boyd Schroeder, Schroeder Angus.
pair of October bulls out here. I think there's one bull you know they gravitate towards. He's a bull you like a great deal just on his power that he presents as soon as he hits the ring. He's got some bone, he's got muscle shape, he's good looking from the side. He's a bull I think gets around the ring in a nice sound fashion. Just a nice big type of bull that has look, just a good kind of cattle right there. Bull that comes out next right ahead of him, the bull you appreciate for his smoothness and his depth and is laid nice up through his shoulder, but maybe just doesn't quite have the the weight and the power that the bull that starts off the class with. Nice class with I think an exceptional class winner in that bull that leads off this class. Thank you.
Your winner in class 13 went to first place, 50, Schroeder Milestone, 9113. He is owned by Boyd Schroeder, Schroeder Angus, Clarence, Iowa. Second went to O'Neill's Powerhouse, O'Neill Angus Farms, Logan, Iowa. That was lot 49. They are in contention for Senior Bull Calf Champion, along with number 47, Jensen Cash 102, owned by Cale Jensen, and number 48, Tri-KL Charm Conjure 841 was second in that class.
Out here in our senior bull division, we got some nice bulls that we can brought out ahead of us. We got some different variations in size and kind and shape and dimension. I think the bull that, best suits me as I talked to him in class. I liked a great deal for the power and the mass that he brings, and yet he still combines some look and some feature. Young man's bull right here in second. He'll be your champion in that division, and then we'll follow him with the young lady's bull that you really like for his thickness and his smoothness and body and kind. He'll be your reserve. Two really nice bulls there.
Your Senior Bull champion went to lot 50, Schroeder Milestone 9113, consigned by Boyd Schroeder, Schroeder Angus, Clarence, Iowa. Reserve went to your class winner in 12, which was 47, Jensen Cash 102. We are now showing your bulls in your intermediate champion, and we only have one in this division. He is lot 52, RNC Specialist 0324. He is consigned by RNC Angus, Monticello, Iowa.
Here we have a single entry, a coming to type of bull, a bull you really like up through his head and neck. He has attractive front end on him, a bull that's got some bone to him, got some size and growth. Just a really nice type of bull that you can take out and, hopefully would cover a lot of cows from his age advantage and his growth and dimension. Thank you.
We are now showing your class 15 bulls. In the first end is 53, O'Neill's Titan, owned by O'Neill Angus Farm, Logan, Iowa. Second is 54, SACC Definitive, Schroeder Angus, Clarence, Iowa. And number 55, PAF Sky High 01, consigned by Paul's Root Angus, Danbury, Iowa. Those are your March and April 2-year-old bulls.
And here we got 3 older bulls. We got bulls out here that, if I was a commercial type guy, this is what I'd be looking for, some bulls of some size that could cover a fair amount of cattle and hopefully get some more bread. But with that, I think there's one powerful rig out here we got to gravitate to. It'd be the young man's bull standing directly out here in the middle. A bull that's got some feature look, he's got lines, he's really deep, he's got some bone and power, just a nice looking bull all the way around. From there, we got some give and trade. I'm going to go ahead and use the probably the more powerful looking bull to come next in class. Bull that's really stretchy and long and got some frame and extension and growth and sheer performance in him. Nice set of bulls. Congratulations.
First place in class 15 went to lot 54, SACC Definitive, owned by Schroeder Angus, Clarence, Iowa. And second went to O'Neill's Titan, O'Neill Angus Farm, Logan, Iowa. We're now showing class 16. Lot 56 is a scratch, so there's one in this class. Lot 57, WWA Hammer Time, W03. He is consigned by Wishing Well Angus, Columbus Junction.
In our last single entry of the bull show, here's a bull you really appreciate for the length and performance that he offers out here. Nice big upstanding bull. He's got some testicle size underneath him. A bull looks like he'd go out and do a good job, make a nice set of lengthy, growthy type calves. Congratulations. Here for our junior champion selection in the Angus Bull Show. You know, I think when you step back and and look what they offer. There's one that gravitates towards me to be, win this division, a bull you really like for his look and his excellent lines and power and dimension, just overall completeness and balance. The entry 54 young man directly in front of me will be your champion in the junior division. Next, you got a pair of bulls. Both bulls offer some extension and some frame size and growth, and that's what you like to see in some bulls that can go out and get some things done. For me, I guess the next bull that best suits me will be the man's bull right directly in front of me. He'll be reserving your junior division. Congratulations.
Your junior champion bull went to lot 54, SACC Definitive. That is lot 54, owned by Schroeder, Angus, Clarence, Iowa. Your reserve junior bull went to Wishing Well, Angus, Columbus Junction, Iowa, WWA Hammer Time W03. We are now ready to start our Grand Champion Bull lineup, and in contention is lot 22. He is your late junior bull calf champion. He is owned by Cedar Valley Angus. He's CVA Bubs Enhanced 106. Reserve in that division was 25, DTA Payweight 2104, consigned by Diamond Trail Angus. We then went to our intermediate junior bull calf champion, and that was lot 29. PAF Roundtable 13, owned by Taylor Oldham, Paul's Root Angus. Reserve was 34. Jensen Outfit 127, consigned by Callie Jensen, Jensen Angus. We then went to our early junior bull, and that was number 42. Plum Creek Dignity 1819, consigned by Plum Creek Angus, Algona, Iowa. Reserve was number 45, Jensen Turning Point 110 FAF. That was consigned by Jensen Angus Farms. We went to our senior bull calf champion. That was lot 50. Schroeder Milestone 9113, consigned by Boyd Schroeder, Schroeder Angus. Reserve in that division was 47. Jensen Cash 102, consigned by Cale Jensen, Jensen Angus Farms. We then went to your intermediate bull. He is lot 52. RNC Specialist 032 consigned by RNC Angus, Monticello, Iowa. Our junior champion bull is 54, SACC Definitive, owned by Schroeder Angus, Clarence, Iowa, and reserve in that division was 57, WWA Hammer Time W03. At this time, let's all give our judge, Andy Musgrave, a round of applause for all his hard work today.
As we wind down here in the bull show and to conclude our Angus show today, I think we have an exceptional lineup of bulls out here. I think there's quality from the youngest out here to the oldest. I think there's bulls out here that, you know, you can go anywhere in the country and you couldn't find bulls, you know, any better than this in a state association type sale. There's bulls out here from good breeders. They got good genetics on them. Bulls that look like bulls, and hopefully, you know, the people that come to the sale to purchase can find something that will work out for them. You know, this Iowa Angus Association is a big, strong association, and that to be commended for that. I can remember when I was a little boy and this was an elite event, you would come up here and we got up early and drove up here, and you know, I just have distant memories of that, but I still think it's an historic event that you can be proud of, that you still keep up and going, as so many of these, you know, association, state function type things are dying out, you know, due to technology, I would say, and things of that nature. But, you know, congratulations to you all. I'll show you how I like them. You can buy them how you like them. It's just, you know, my opinion. I want to thank the Angus Association from Iowa for having me here and giving me the chance. It's been an honor and a privilege. So congratulations to everybody involved, and I'll go show you who I like, and good luck to a good sale. Thank you.
Your grand champion bull was lot 50. Schroeder Milestone 9113, consigned by Boyd Schroeder, Schroeder, Angus, Clarence, Iowa. Now coming into contention is number 47, Jensen Cash 102, consigned by Cale Jensen, Jensen Angus, Plainfield, Iowa. Your reserve grand champion bull went to Plum Creek Dignity 1819. That was lot 42.